Okay, so the next suggestion they offer is to participate in online surveys or sign up for paid focus groups. To be honest, this isn't really something that I have a lot of experience with, but essentially you can fill out surveys and then get paid a certain amount for your expertise or for whatever it may be. So if you go over to Google and search for, online surveys, there'll be a lot of results that pop up. But for me, I actually have my own survey that I've created using this tool called JotForm. So essentially, it's a doing market research. I can collect the person's first and last name, ask some basic questions, and then down here I can ask for their budget. How much do they have for coaching and consulting? And that's where I collect their email. I can also provide a way for them to make a donation as well, as you can see here. So this form I'm using for lead generation. So basically over here on LinkedIn, I have this very large LinkedIn group, and everybody that joins, I will very often send them a link to this survey form so that, obviously it's completely free. It only takes a few minutes of their time to fill out. And using this, I'm able to collect a lot of information on people that are in my LinkedIn group. So if you don't know already, an email list is very, very important for long-term success, because if you're only relying on a platform like YouTube or Facebook or LinkedIn, you need to find a way to move them off of the platform. And one of the most, let's see, this doesn't look quite right. Okay, but these are all of the leads that I'm collecting from the form. So that's one way to do it. And you don't really need ChatGPT to do that. You can just build it with JotForm. But you can ask it to create a form, create a survey form for JotForm, something like that. Just see what it comes up with. Okay, so it's just explaining how to do it, which isn't rocket science, it's pretty easy. But if you did want to create a job form and you don't know the exact steps to go through to create it, you can follow this template right here. But I do recommend, if you are like generating leads and stuff, it's a really good way to get feedback from people that you're interested in working with. Just create a survey form to find potential clients and go from there. But we can also ask ChatGPT, what's the best way to get paid for filling out survey forms? And it's probably just going to list off a few examples. So signing up for a survey panel, market research company that pays users for their opinions. And then here's a few examples: Swagbucks, Survey Junkie, and Vindale Research, which I've never heard of before. Participating in paid focus groups, in person or online. Applying to be a mystery shopper. I have no idea what that means. Taking online surveys, and then for some reason there was a network error because the server must be overloaded. Do your research. It's also a good idea to diversify income streams and not rely solely on paid surveys. So that is something you can do. I don't think it's very lucrative, and it's kind of time consuming. So I wouldn't recommend that as a way to make money online, but there's lots and lots of different ideas out there. So next we're going to be talking about how to become a virtual assistant or customer service rep and work remotely for a company. This is really popular in places like the Philippines, India, Pakistan, these places where you can actually just hire a virtual assistant to do a lot of the stuff that you don't want to do, and you don't have to pay them a lot compared to if you were to hire someone in the US. So this can be interesting if you want to become a virtual assistant. That's another good way to go about it. So thanks for watching, and next we're going to be discussing this next topic.